health condition and etiology, functioning and disability, body functions, spasticity, spasm, pain and contracture, and body structure, structure of brain, spinal cord, muscles, structure of and biomechanics of trunk, extremity, and other musculoskeletal activity, limitation and participation restriction, mobility, remunerative employment, non-remunerative employment, self-care, recreation and leisure, communication, working, fine motor skills, involvement in daily activity in home and workplace. Environmental factor make adaptation in working place, house, recreation area, support of the caregiver, family, friends, accessibility, transport, ICF model for goal setting in the spacity, personal factor, motivation, confidence, target, socioeconomic, educational status, living status, independence, and resilience. Spacity, bulk, range of motion and feel, neurological में sensory and motor, motor में tone and selective motor control, MRC scale, cerebellar, cranial nerve and spatial text, spacity assessment for telemedicine, spacity assessment for pathophysiology of the dystonia. Pathophysiology of the dystonia and rigidity. Dystonia describes spontaneous involuntary muscle hyperactivity. Dystonia frequently features co-contraction in the antagonist muscle group, often become worse during voluntary contraction, voluntary activation of dystonic muscle group, non-dystonic muscle group, interdisciplinary working group for movement disorder. Pathophysiology of dystonia poorly understood associated with basic ganglia dysfunction. Evidence that abnormalities in the paleothalamocortical and cerebellothalamocortical network, abnormal co-contraction of agonist antagonist muscle, abnormal reciprocal inhibition, and abnormal synaptic plasticity in widespread brain region likely to play essential role in the pathogenesis. Rigidity describes involuntary muscle hyperactivity triggered by slow passive joint movement. Group 4 movement disorder. Exact pathophysiology of rigidity remains uncertain. Proposed mechanism: exaggeration of long latency stretch reflex, enhanced shortening reaction, and stress induced inhibition. Involvement of brain stem circuits involving sublaterodorsal nucleus, reticularis gigantocellularis, NGRC, nucleus reticularis gigantocellularis, locus ceruleus, caudal raphe, and pedunculopontine nucleus. Alteration in functional connectivity in brain network involving frontoparietal connection, premotor,